Joining me now is celebrity divorce attorney Randy Kessler. Randy, thanks for being here. So TMZ is reporting that there's no prenuptial agreement. You know, Jennifer's been married before, Ben's been married before. They both make a lot of money. Why in the world wouldn't they have a prenup?
Human beings are human beings are human beings, right? They've tried the same thing twice, even with the same person, and it didn't work. Prenuptials are not the most romantic thing in the world, and maybe this time around they thought, we've tried it with each other, we've tried it with other people, this time it's going to work. We don't need no stinking prenup to prove that, we're being safe and smart. We're just going to go for it. And, it's romantic. The truth of the matter is it probably doesn't hurt them that much because they both are independently wealthy. I imagine they're going to go their separate ways and divide things pretty amicably eventually.
So Lopez filed for divorce here pro per, meaning she did it without an attorney. Does that surprise you?
Shocks me. Nothing. There are very few things that can shock me anymore, but somebody that has the resources to have a good lawyer, what about the 1 in a million chance that she made a mistake and signed something the wrong way, checked the wrong box? I imagine she had good counsel. I imagine she talked to somebody and ran the documents by a very good lawyer before she did it herself. But then, celebrities are a unique breed. And maybe she wanted to make a statement that I'm going to do this. I'm independent. I don't need a lawyer. It's straightforward. The court will see it that I've got mine, he's got his. But it definitely is a statement that I can do this myself. I don't need a lawyer. I don't need anybody. I'm independent.
I guess that's something unique about celebrity divorces or high-profile divorces. Everything they do is going to be analyzed, and so they can send sort of messages out there in the public by doing something like that, right?
Right, and sometimes their public image is much more important than whatever they get out of the divorce. Keeping things secret sometimes will help them get another movie deal rather than going through a nasty court divorce. So we've seen people do things, settle cases, resolve things, maybe for amounts they shouldn't do, because how they come out in the public may be more important than what they actually negotiate in a divorce.
So what exactly is at stake here between these two? They were married for about 2 years.
Well, really, if it's a community property state, they can go to court and say, I want half of everything. And he could say, but I earn twice as much. The court might say it's all marital. Whoever earns it doesn't matter. What was earned during the marriage is right down the middle. That may be a bone of contention. Imagine ultimately somebody just doesn't want the divorce as much as the other. When they come around and realize it's better to go their separate ways, they're going to each, lick their wounds and take what they have. But that is the risk. Somebody's got more money than the other. It's not exactly even. And somebody might lose part of what they think is theirs.
Another interesting thing she did in the filing is she waived spousal support for herself. She also asked the judge to deny Affleck any spousal support. Could she actually be on the hook here to pay him support? We have about 30 seconds left.
Right. She could. This is not a case about support for either side. If there was child support, that'd be one thing. But these people do not need alimony. If there was a case in America where alimony would not be warranted, this is it.
Attorney Randy Kessler, thanks so much for your expertise.